Bismarck was a factor in the German unification. You cannot talk about the German unification without a man called Otto von Bismarck. I will tell you one of my Kasoma Farouk of Uganda quote, where we say, in all avenues, believe that you can. Believe that you do what? You can. All together. So we are looking at the role played by Otto von Bismarck. Number one, we are saying Bismarck used his post in the Prussian parliament to agitate for the German unification. To agitate for the German what? Unification. He used his post in the Prussian parliament to agitate for the German unification. In this kind of arrangement, Bismarck used his post in the Prussian parliament to call upon other members of parliament to support the Germany unification. And it is this that finally helped Germany to get its what? Unification. Another one, Bismarck is regarded as the father of modern Germany. We are saying today, Bismarck is regarded as the father of modern Germany, where I can say Bismarck is regarded as the father of modern Germany because he managed to persuade the members to fight for the German what? Unification. And by this time, members had to understand the importance of the German unification. That's why we are honoring only one man in this room. The man is Otto von Bismarck. Another one, in this kind of arrangement, we are saying he suppressed the liberals in the Prussian parliament. He suppressed the liberals in the Prussian what? Parliament. Where I can say Bismarck suppressed the liberals in the Prussian parliament. The liberals were in the Prussian parliament, but were supporting Germany to get its unification using peaceful means. Using peaceful what? And there is no way Germany was going to get its unification using peaceful what? Means. Moreover, the liberals were the majority in the Prussian parliament. Their word was taken because they were the what? The majority. In other words, using peace, they were making Germany not to get its unification. It is the Bismarck in this kind of arrangement who suppressed the liberals in the Prussian parliament. As he suppressed the liberals in the Prussian parliament, finally they had to use the force to fight for the German what? Unification. Because the liberals who were supporting the use of peaceful means were suppressed in the Prussian what? Parliament. And by this time, Germany had to use the force in the Danish War, in the Austro-Prussian War, in the Franco-Prussian War. Finally, Germany got its what? Unification. Another one, he improved on the Prussian economy. I can tell you, Bismarck improved on the Prussian economy. As Bismarck improved on the Prussian economy, it is this that helped Germany to get its unification. In this kind of arrangement, as the Prussia's economy was improved upon, the resources from the economy were used to fight for the German what? Unification. Sacrifice in terms of money. Sacrifice in terms of everything until Germany got its unification. Another one, Bismarck modernized the Prussian army. You remember, the army, since it was not so strong, the unification delayed. So Bismarck realized that there was a need for a stronger army if Germany was to get its what? unification. So by this time, Bismarck improved on the Prussian army, and the army was used in the Danish War, in the Austro-Prussian War, and finally states were liberated. That's why finally German got its what? Unification. So we are honoring only one man. The man is Otto von Bismarck. You remember social backwardness was delaying the struggle. Bismarck improved the Prussian education. As Bismarck improved on the Prussian education, many Prussians had to understand the benefits of the unification. The benefits of the what? The unification. As many Prussians learned the benefits of the unification, it is this that helped Germany to get its what? Unification. I can tell you, as the people understood the benefits of the unification because of education, they joined the struggle, and finally Germany got its what? Unification. Bismarck helped in the liberation of Holstein and Schleswig. You remember Denmark was controlling Holstein and Schleswig. Was controlling Holstein and what? Schleswig. It is the Bismarck who helped in the liberation of Holstein and Schleswig. Holstein and what? They were liberated from Denmark. They were liberated from Denmark. And finally, it is this that helped Germany to get its what? Unification. I can tell you, Bismarck was a lead person in the fight for the German unification. He played a role in the Austro-Prussian War of 1866. I can tell you, Bismarck had agreed in the Danish War with Austria that after liberating Schleswig and Holstein, I'll give you one of the territories. And Bismarck gave Holstein to Austria after the Danish War. But he needed it in the future. That's why he created a situation of war between Austria and Prussia to liberate a state called what? Holstein, out together. By the way, Bismarck gave Holstein to Austria, which Holstein had so many German nationals. German what? Nationals. Because he needed it in the future. The Germans were going to support Bismarck to take Holstein. And by this time, Germany got its unification. Another issue in this kind of arrangement, Bismarck fought the Franco-Prussian War. Bismarck fought the Franco-Prussian War. France was controlling the South Germany states. As France was controlling the South Germany states, Bismarck created issues that led to the war between France and Prussia. Between France and what? Prussia. To liberate the South Germany states. When the South German states were liberated, they were annexed to North Germany states, and this finally helped Germany to get its what? Unification. Another one, Bismarck worked closely with von Roon and von Moltke. Bismarck worked with the key people like von Roon and von Moltke. As Bismarck worked with von Roon and von Moltke, it is this that helped Germany to get its what? Unification. Sacrifice in terms of money. Sacrifice in terms of everything. Until Germany got its what? Unification. I can tell you, you cannot talk about German unification without a man called Otto von Bismarck.